Hi everybody. My name is Rafael Dominguez, and I'm trying to make a video because I don't know how long I'm going to be on the street. I'm being victimized by Miami-Dade police for no reason, and I'd like to introduce the most evil sister in the world. That is Irene Dominguez. Um, you see, this girl, she used my computer to frame me of some really nasty stuff back in 2007 while I was living on 3800 Southwest 87th Place from 2007 to 2008. She used my computer to frame me as a homosexual and a really nasty person. And on top of that, her and her boyfriend kept sending emails to friends that they have in countries that are in the terrorist list. So uh, Miami-Dade police came after me thinking that I was a possible terrorist and uh, and a sick person for all this activity that she was doing. I already was having problems with Miami-Dade officer. This officer was the head of the robbery department of Miami-Dade police, and an argument with his wife back in 2003 uh, made this guy come after me, and he has been coming after me since 2003 and has been contacting every one of my employers where they have been making my life hell. He told every one of my employers that I was a possible terrorist and a homosexual, and I was pushed and forced to quit from every single job that I had for this last 7 years. Uh, Recently, on 2013, I was working at a Dream Car South. This is in Miami, Florida, and an officer from Miami-Dade Police approached my girlfriend, and he took some photos of me while I was at work and showed these photos to my girlfriend, Francisca Ramirez. You can see a photo of her here. That's her with me. This officer, I believe his name is Robert. He's an African American in his late 50s. He drives a black Mazda SUV that I didn't alarm his car. Apparently, he wasn't very happy with me. Anyways, he told this girl, Francisca Ramirez, that I was a terrorist and a homosexual, and that I needed to be destroyed. So they set up to destroy me. I broke up with this girl not before she went into my Facebook account and posted a bunch of really nasty stuff, homosexual stuff, and everything. Um, I complained about this guy. I tried to accuse this guy and this other Miami-Dade police officer. And since then, once they figured out that I was not guilty of the internet activity that was done on my computer, they have tried to frame me of being crazy. I went to Hialeah Hospital, this hospital right here, and this doctor, Jaime Rodriguez Torre, uh, claimed that I was delusional, that I was imagining all of this harassment that was being done to me for the last 7 years. So he framed me as a delusional schizophrenic. Illegally, I tried to report this to the police, to internal affairs. I even went to the FBI. Uh, they have made up a bullshit story about me. Back in 26 years ago, when I was 17 years old in Cuba, I was accused of inappropriate misconduct with my stepsister that was 14 years at the same time. Nothing happened. There was no sexual relationship like these people are claiming. My sister claimed that she did what she did because she wanted to make me pay for raping this girl, which her name is Saily Ibanez, and I believe the police will eventually lock me up, even though I have committed no crime. They're trying to make up any excuse they can to lock me away. That way I cannot sue them for what they did to me, harass me for the 7 years. Uh, Send these girls. Also, they contacted on 2012 this other girlfriend of mine. Her name is Barbara Rivera. Here's her photo. She works at the Aventura Mall at the cosmetic department, and she was also contacted by a police officer, and she was told that her boyfriend, me, Rafael Dominguez, was homosexual, and they asked for her help to destroy me, where she tried Cafe Juana at Pines. They told everyone at this nightclub that I was a homosexual and a terrorist, and there was a plot to make me fight with a guy that used to be a bodyguard for the boyfriend of Barbara Rivera. I noticed they were trying to get me to fight, so I did not fight. I broke up with this girl. And since Miami-Dade police has been trying to make up any excuse they can to lock me away, I expect any moment now they will either plant some drugs in my car, or they're going to send somebody to fight with me to put me away. They've been trying to pin this illegal internet activity that my sister did in my computer back in 2007 to 2008, which is some really nasty homosexual stuff. I placed an accusation, and the police filed the accusation like if she robbed me of some money or something. Of course, she's not going to be found guilty because she didn't rob me any money. The accusation was meant to be for malicious defamation of character, which is what she did. I went yesterday on 6/5/2014 to the Miami-Dade police station to try to change this accusation for malicious defamation of character, and I was basically kicked out of there by an officer. Um, they have no plans to hold this person liable for what she did, Irene Dominguez, my sister. They're protecting her because if she's found guilty of what she did, then Miami-Dade police is guilty of contacting every one of my employers and actually telling the whole town that I was a homosexual. Now that they find out that I'm not guilty of it, they're trying to pin that on me. I actually, on my defense, have the hard drive of the computer that was used to do this activity in a safety deposit box in Bank of America on Doral on 28th Street and 107th Avenue. But I don't think it's going to serve me for much anyways, because basically what the police is going to do is lock me away under any bullshit excuse because I've committed no crime. And then they're just going to tell the prisoners there that I'm a homosexual and an abuser for this activity, and probably even tell them that I'm a child molester, so I'll probably be killed within a week of being in jail. So if anything happens to me, I'd just like the world to know that I've been victimized by Miami-Dade police, especially by this officer that approached my girlfriend. I believe his name is Robert from Station 4 in Color Bay. It's an African American, like I said. Everybody at Dream Car South, where I used to work, knows who he is. Glenn Davis, the owner, knows who he is. Louis, one of my co-workers who was recording everything that I said illegally. Also, Miami-Dade police has cloned my phone. There's a iPhone 5C in this safety deposit in the bank that is approved that they actually cloned my phone, and they were listening to all my conversations. They waited for the moment where I was arguing with my girlfriend, and that's when they approached her and told her that I was a terrorist and a homosexual to help them to destroy me. And she tried to help them, and when I noticed that she was trying to get me to fight in places and trying to like scream really loud in my house when I was having sex with her, like to trying to frame me that she was being abused by me, suggesting that if I wanted to have anal sex with her, that I never wanted to anyways. I have no need of that. I believe that's a cesspool, and if anybody enjoys that, I don't. Anyways, they actually spoke to my neighbor, Veronica, that lives right here next door to me, to testify legally that she is a witness that I abuse girls that have come to my house, which is not true. They have told all my neighbors that I'm a child molester, something that is not true because I've never been charged or accused of any crime in my life, and less a child molestation. But anyways, they can do whatever they want. even if this was true, they claim that this happened in Cuba, so it's illegal for them to mention this in the United States. But it never happened. And I've been trying to go to Cuba to contact the girl that they claim that I tried to rape, to get her statement. But every time I try, they find that bullshit excuse for me not to travel there. And the last time I tried, they got my ex-girlfriend to place an accusation of a restriction order, where they were having a police officer post a block away from my house, and every time I left my house, they would call this girl Francisca Ramirez and would tell her to come over and throw her car on top of me to claim that I was trying to attack her so they could lock me up. They also use one of my employers, Alex Baez, from cartoons in Hialeah, to pretend to hire me, and then he already had a guy there that was going to start a fight with me so they can lock me away. Anyway, they've been trying to pin this charge on me of this homosexual internet activity that was done by Irene Dominguez, but they need to pin it on me or they're going to be found guilty for everything they had done to me. So anyways, I hope that somebody will come to my rescue somehow. I believe there's a God and is watching on this injustice that has been done on me. Uh, I'm being a victim of a crime of hate by Miami-Dade police. I repeat, I went to internal affairs. I protested to every department that can help me. I've been all around town. Miami-Dade police, since they cloned my phone, they have been contacting every lawyer that I contact to try to get help. They have contacted all of my friends, has poisoned their minds. Anyone that knows me assumes that I am a child molester right now, something that is not true. It's just made up by Irene Dominguez and Miami-Dade police in order to get away with what they've done to me for the last 7 years. All the abuse, the contacting all my employers and telling them that I needed to be destroyed because I was a terrorist and a homosexual, and now they upgraded me to a child molester. I'm no longer a terrorist and a homosexual. Now I'm a child molester, something that is very convenient for them, so no one wants to help me because I wouldn't want to help a child molester neither. But I'm not a child molester, and I can prove that if they allow me to prove my innocence. But they don't want me to prove my innocence because that would prove that they have committed a great crime against my person. So basically, they have no choice by destroying me, and eventually they will. I'm running out of money. I can't work. They have contacted every person that I try to get a job from and telling them not to hire me, that they'll be hiring a child molester. The last job that I had was at a shop called Irias on 57th Avenue on Flagler Street. And the guy wanted to help me, but they started attacking the guy by sending images of childs to his computer and sending people to start fights, and the guy had no choice but to let me go because they were going to destroy him because he was trying to help me. So basically, I just tried to find a job 2 days ago. I contacted this guy from a shop on 441. I believe his name of the shop is Unique Tints. I spoke to the guy, and the guy was very happy to know about me. He said I met all the requirements that he needed, that I had a job. A day later, I called the guy, and he's asking me who I am. Why? Because he was already contacted by Miami-Dade police and told not to hire me. So basically, I will either be homeless pretty soon, or Miami-Dade police will find a way to frame me or something and lock me up in jail and eventually kill me, because if they leave me in jail, I will find somebody to help me. So basically, they have no choice but to kill me, and they will eventually do this somehow. So I like to let the world know that I tried for 4 months to survive this situation. I did what I could. I contacted the FBI, who asked me if I was into KISS to get help. I don't know where he got that from. I mean, nobody has provided any evidence of any wrongdoing by my part, but like I said, they just want to use this to be exonerated of any wrongdoing for all the bad things they've done to me, like telling the whole town I've been poisoned in nightclubs. I've been treated like a scum. First because they were told that I was a homosexual and abusive person, and now because they upgraded me to a child molester, something that is not true. And I hope that eventually my innocence is proven, and I just hope that these people can come to justice and they have their day in front of a judge, because what they're doing to me is not wrong, and they should not be allowed to do what they're doing to me. And this country claims to be the defender of the human rights of the people of the world, but right here in the backyard, atrocities are made and committed every day, and nobody does anything about like what they're doing to me. I just hope that I can find justice even after I'm dead, because the way things are going, I believe that my life is in real danger. They already tried many times to take my life. They have no choice but to kill me. I'm not good for them alive, so I just hope I can survive this situation, and someone will come to my aid somehow, and I can survive the situation. And all I can say to the world, do not allow these people to get away with what they're doing to me. They should not be allowed to do this to anyone, because they have a uniform. It does not mean that they can do whatever they want to do, and they are nobody to judge anybody. That's why we have judges. They go to school and analyze evidence. They are provided by police officers. That's their duty, to serve and protect and provide evidence to a judge when they feel like someone has committed a crime. And then once this judge finds this person guilty, then this person can be called guilty of a crime. I have never been judged by anyone or accused of any crime, therefore I'm not guilty of any crime, and all of these accusations on my name are illegal and a clear violation of my human rights. But apparently nobody cares, because I already went to Internal Affairs, spoke to Sergeant Keene, who threatened me and sent the police after me. I sent a request for help to Mr. Emion, the head of the Internal Affairs Department, Richard Emion, and he paid no attention to me. No help has come. I went to the FBI. There was no help. I sent a complaint to ACLU, to EOC. I mean, I've gone everywhere I can. Every lawyer that I call has been contacted by Miami-Dade police. I'm told not to help me, that I'm just trying to incarcerate my sister for what she was just trying to make me pay for what I did, which is not true. That's just an excuse to cover up what they did. Like I said, here again, the most evil sister in the world. I never seen anybody with so much hate. What she did to me, to her brother, I would have never done. To my worst enemy. She's trying to get me killed, and she will get me killed because she has the Miami-Dade police on her side. So, like I said, I have a son that is going to be 18 years old in a couple of weeks. I had news that he's going to be a lawyer. His name is Rafael Rosales, and I wish him good. And if I never get to see him, I wish to tell him that I try my best to be in his life. For whatever reason, I was not allowed to. I was hoping that now that he was going to be 18 years old, I was going to be able to approach him and tell him that I was his father and try to be there for him, but apparently I'm not going to be allowed to do so. I also believe that I have a daughter in Cuba that must be like 28 years old that I'm never going to know. But I guess this is goodbye. I'd like to say my family that I try my best to survive this situation, but I don't think that I'll be able to survive. I believe Miami-Dade police is going to find a way to lock me up and make sure that I never get out of jail. If not, make sure I don't want to leave. So I either will have committed suicide or they will have somebody killing me. So I just hope I can survive this situation, and I'll get back to you guys if I'm able to survive. And I just hope that these people find justice and they have their day in front of a judge. Like I said, all of this situation came because of an argument on 2003 with the wife of the robbery department, the head of the robbery department at the time of Miami-Dade police, and this lady was the one in charge of my insurance claim on a 97 Chevy S10 that I own, and it was stolen, and she accused me of doing an insurance job, something that is not true. Since then, her husband has been harassing me and contacting everyone next to me and finding anything that they've done wrong to have them work for the police and try to incriminate me of wrongdoing. They also contacted a girl in Hialeah called Veronica, a girl that has 2 kids They threatened her with taking her 2 kids away if she didn't frame me of molesting one of her kids, which she tried by bringing her kids to my house and having me be in my house alone with her daughters, which I didn't allow. I will not be alone with any minor as long as their parents is not around. But now I know that the whole intention was to claim that I molested any of these girls because, like I said, this officer just wants to destroy me. And Robert, the one that approached my girlfriend Francisca and turned her against me, is also trying to do his best to destroy me. I don't know this guy's last name. I know his nephew's name is Sean, who is the father of the son of Kersey, the manager of the Boston Market on US 1 and 186th Street. That actually they tried to get me to say that I was trying to hire a hitman, so they have an excuse to arrest me. And this guy lives at 5927 Northeast 4th Court. I understand that his wife works for the North Miami governor or something like that. Anyways, if anybody wants to find out who this guy is that approached my girlfriend, I believe his name is Robert and his nephew is Sean. And like I said, he lives in Little Haiti, and the address is 5927 Northeast 4th Court, and his number is 305-801-6008. And I believe his uncle is Robert, either a Miami-Dade officer from Station 4 in Color Ridge or a Homeland Security officer. I still haven't been able to pin that, but I'm sure that if anything happens to me and there is an investigation, they will find out the guilty parties. And these people also have been tampering with my iCloud account. They have changed my password several times. They have been sending virus into my computer. They actually have deleted programs in my computer from me not to be able to have records. Like I had a program that was called Real Time from Toshiba. They deactivated that program. They deactivated my webcam too, so I could not leave a video of what's been happening to me. But I was able to download another program, and I just hope that this information gets to someone, and even if they find a way to kill me or to lock me away, that if they do, they're going to make sure I don't want to leave for what is going to be done to me in jail. So if anything happens to me, I'd like the world to know that I tried to survive for 4 months. I avoid illegal incarceration by Miami-Dade police. They can check my email accounts. My email is Rafael in Havana, Cuba at yahoo.com. If anybody likes to comment or give me an idea how can I survive this situation, or can help me identify these people that have been trying to destroy me, like who was the head of the robbery department of Miami-Dade police. This is an American guy. I believe he's like 6'2", blue eyes. His wife is, I believe she might be a Cuban lady. She worked at Central Box in Miami. She actually got a job at this place with the sole purpose of spying on me. And these people even contacted my dentist for him to torture me. That is the car of my dentist. I believe that the Miami-Dade police might even contacted him the last 2 times that I went to the dentist, and I was tortured. I'm talking about serious torture at this dentist. I mean, a procedure that would take normally like 45 minutes, it took like 2 hours. I believe they were intentionally torturing me, and I believe this Miami-Dade police has been contacting anyone. Like I said, I've been tortured everywhere, in my jobs, in clubs, everywhere that I've been around. I believe it's enough for now. I'll try to make another video if I can survive this situation, and I will try to upload this into YouTube or somewhere, Facebook, somewhere that the world can know the truth about this and know how many illegal things are done in this country and how police officers are allowed to do unbelievable things like the crime of hate that they're doing with me.